Hello boys and girls, Mr. Bedley again with 4th grade Excel lesson number 48. We're going to learn about filling in missing numbers involving 3-digit numbers. And before we get started, I got a little joke for you here. What do you call a pig that knows karate? What do you call a pig that knows karate? Alright, stay tuned for the answer to that joke a little bit later. But let's take a look at our math right now. So we start with number 1. It says 329, 331, 333, 335, and then we have a missing number. Well, we can notice that every single one of these is 300, right? 300 and something. So I'm going to focus in on those last two digits, 29, 31, 33, 35, and I'm noticing that each one is going up by 2. So I write a 2 in here. It's counting up by 2, 29, 30, 31, 32 would be like in here, 33, 34 would be in there. And so I've got to go 2 higher than 35, which is 37, but I can't forget the 300, so it's 337. All right, I don't think these should be too tough for you if you take your time and really think about it, so I want you to pause the video. Go ahead and do the rest of these from 2 through 6. Turn the video back on when you're ready to see the solutions to those. All right, 151, 251, 3. What I notice here, you should have already done this, is that the hundreds place is changing. The rest of the number stays the same, the tens and the ones, 51, 51. So this one's going 100, 200, 300, 400. It's counting up by hundreds. The 100 is changing. If you didn't write that correctly, fix your answer. And after 451 would be 551. All right, number 3, I've got 400, 405, 410, 415. All of them start with 400, so I can kind of ignore that. And notice it's going 0, 5, 10, 15. So each number is counting up by 5, and the missing number is 420. And here we have 400, 400, 400. Okay, they all start with 400 on this one, so I'm going to pay attention to the tens and ones place. 77, 67, 57, 47. Oh, these are going down. Which place is changing? Well, the place that's changing is actually the tens place. Every time the tens place gets one smaller. It goes 7 in the tens place here, 6 in the tens place, 5 in the tens place. So it's counting down by 10 each time. So I've got to go 10 less than 447, which would be 437. If you notice, the first number in the hundreds place there is always 4, and the ones place, 7, 7, 7, 7, is always 7, and the tens place goes 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, number 5, 416, 424, 432, 440. Again, hundreds place stays the same each time, and so I'm looking at these numbers, 16, 24, 32, 40. Now, if you look at that and you think, I don't really know what that's changing by, well, then just do a subtraction problem and figure it out. You got 24 to find the difference. Take away 16. Can't do 4 take away 6. I'm going to regroup and take 10 away from the tens place. So I have 14 take away 6, which is equal to 8. So you can see these are going up by 8. And this one's a little bit easier to see. From 32 to 40, that's going to be 8 more, right? So I'm adding 8. Add that down to the bottom to show your work. If you haven't done that, I always want you to do this on your daily work, on your homework, on your tests. Give me a number plus or minus of how the numbers are changing down there below. So if I add 8 to 440, I get 448. This last one, 460, 454, 400. Again, they also have to start with the 400, and then I've got 60, 54, 48, and I recognize that it's actually going down 6 there, and 6 less than 442 is going to be 400, and 36, 436. And I'm thinking of like 6 plus 6 is 12. That's how I do that in my head. 6 plus 6 is 12, so I go up to 42. All right, here are a couple of problems to do with a check answer. Go ahead and pause the video, do those problems, do the check answer. Make sure you don't fake that. That's always so important in our class. And turn the video off for a second, pause it, and then turn it back on for the solutions. All right, here we've got 271, 267, 263, always 200, right? And we're going 71, 67, 63, And the easiest one for me to say is to go from 67 to 63. That's going down by 4. And all I have to do is put that 4 in the check answer because that's what my blank is. And then here I've got 35, 38, 41, right? They're all 100. I'm just looking at the tens and the ones place. And so those are going up by 3. If you didn't write plus 3 below it, shame on you. Add that in right now because I just told you just a few seconds ago that you're always supposed to show me what the pattern is down below. And so if we add 3 every time and add 3 to 144, we get 147. And then here I'm going 135, 141, 40. Okay, so they're all 100. And what am I moving up by? Well, the easiest one to see here is from 41 to 47 because it's really going from 1 to 7, which is going up by 6. If I add 6 to 153, I get 159. So we put those over here in the check answer. And always add up those check answers. That's 11. 11 plus 9 is 20. Carry the 2. 9 plus 2 is 11. Carry the 1. 310. And that checks out with my check answer. Notice I didn't just copy that number down to there. I'm really adding it up so that I can know if I made any silly mistakes. All right, here's some math facts for you to practice. I want you to pause the video and do these as fast as you possibly can. Turn the video back on when you're ready to see the solution. And before I show you the solutions, a pig that knows karate, that's, of course, a pork chop. Pork chop. Okay. There you go. Pause the video. Take a look at these answers. Go through each one of them and make sure you have them all right. And then you're done with the lesson. So thanks for watching.